Hey everybody, I am going to show you today how to make one of my favorite recipes with the rotisserie chicken. If you remember in one of my last videos, I showed you how to break down a rotisserie chicken so now today we're going to work on what to do with that. And it is my favorite recipe for chicken salad. It is Ree Drummond's chicken salad. But right now I want you to see this. This is everything that's going to go into it. And what we have to do mise en place, which is organize everything, measure everything out, get it ready, and then we just assemble. So I'll be right back. Before we continue on, I just wanted to make a shout out to one of my new favorite brands of t-shirts. This one's called Odd Chef. I will put a link in the description and you'll be able to check them out. They have a lot of really fun shirts. This one is mise en place, and I thought it was really appropriate. So what I have done is I have prepared most of my mise en place. I have my grapes, my celery, my onions, my scallions. I have my chicken all torn. I have my mayo, and it calls for sour cream or Greek yogurt. I always have Greek yogurt in the refrigerator. I don't always have sour cream. So this is Greek yogurt, half cup, and a half cup of mayo. I use 2 tablespoons. You can use a little bit more, a little less. It calls for brown sugar. I use coconut sugar. And then I've got kosher salt and some black pepper that I'm going to freshly crack in a moment. In addition to a lemon that I have microwaved for 20 seconds. On my microwave is not as strong, so I needed to do 20 seconds. Typically, you can do 10 seconds on a very powerful microwave. And what that does is it warms it up so that it loosens the juice a little bit. And then you roll it on your board, and then you cut it, and you can squeeze it into your bowl. But this is what I should have gotten prepared before. I have my squeezer. And I'm going to, here we go, my lemon squeezer. And what a great teacher. I had a specialty food store in El Paso, Texas, many years ago. And Aaron Sanchez, his family lived in El Paso. And he came to my store and did a book signing and was watching me, couldn't stand it apparently, try to use one of these citrus squeezers. And I had no idea that I was doing it incorrectly. So he showed me. So every time I use one, I smiled because he was so nice. So you cut your lemon or your lime or your orange or whatever your citrus is in half. You open up your squeezer and you put the cut flat side down in the curve. To me, that didn't make sense, but that's what you do. And then you put this together and you squeeze over. And what it should do or can do is it will turn this inside out and you'll get maximum juice. And this is what the little, I don't know, looks like a little puck turns out to look like. So here we have it. I'm going to do the other side. And what I like about this is I am not a huge fan of mayo. And another one of my idols, Ina Garten, was talking one time, and she talks about making a sauce with the mayonnaise and the ingredients. And that just made so much sense to me because that's what this is. It's much more of a sauce because you've got the mayo, you've got the sour cream or the Greek yogurt going on, and then we've got our sugar, or mine is coconut sugar. You can use brown sugar if you like. And I'm going to do my salt and pepper, and then I'm going to put a teaspoon of kosher salt in here. I use Diamond Crystal if I'm going to use kosher salt. I use another salt that has a lot more minerals in it. Diamond Crystal kosher salt is just pure. It's got no additives. It's got no caking agents or anything. And then I just going to crack some pepper in here. Back on this guy. I'm going to stir this up. And then the one thing that you have to do is you have to taste as you go along. You have to, because if you don't taste it as you go along and you get to the finished product and you're like, oh my gosh, there's not enough salt or there's too much salt or whatever, you can make your changes as you go, but you must taste as you go in order to know that. So I'm going to grab a spoon and taste this guy and see where we are. Oh, it's good. Okay, for me, it's very good. Just enough sweetness, just enough salt. It'll coat everything beautifully. And I'm almost ready to assemble everything. And I'm going to be able to hear your gasps from here. I know it when I grab my bowl. I'm going to say, oh my gosh, Carolyn, what are you doing? That's overkill. But trust me, it's not. So we're going to move this out of the way. I had prepared the chicken when I did the video, and I'll link that video in here on You Bought a Rotisserie Chicken, Now What? I will link that video as well. My bowl, 13-quart bowl. I got it at the Restaurant Supply. It is the best investment you will make. They are not expensive. Relatively speaking, they're not expensive. You will use it for everything. I was sadly displaced a few years ago when my home burned. And then I had to live with a friend, or my friend was kind enough to ask me to move in until my home was built. And I walked in with one of these bowls and she was like, are you out of your mind? Now when you go over there, she's like running around with it all the time because you use it constantly. Now in this bowl, like I said, this has about 2 cups of chopped grapes, sliced grapes cut in half. It's got 3 stalks of celery and 3 scallions that I chopped up, adding that in the bowl. And then I will add the sauce. This is a delicious, delicious chicken salad. And it makes a lot. And as I said, I'm going to link Ree Drummond's original recipe. She starts with a raw chicken. She boils it, she strips it, she does all of that. No, I do the rotisserie. It's easier for me, faster for me. And then she will also add, you can add cayenne. She adds chopped almonds. She adds dill. I didn't have dill. I didn't go out and get it. Dill to me, I can take or leave. I think it's, for me, it's got a bit of a strong flavor. It's delicious, but I don't use a lot of it. And if I am going to use it, I typically will use it with salmon, cold salmon dishes. But this is just perfect for me. I eat this in sandwiches. I'll make a salad and put a scoop on top. I just put some in a bowl and eat it. It's high protein. It's got a lot of wonderful flavors that mix, and it's just delicious. Now this ideally should sit for a few hours or overnight. Mine's going to sit overnight because I'm packing it for lunch tomorrow. And then I will have this chicken salad basically all week. So follow me. I'm delightful. This is Carolyn from Bomboloni and Biscotti. Thank you.